Now I've seen Nissans with this problem from the Xterra, the Frontier, the Pathfinder, and some of them actually shake so much you can hear the exhaust rattling, and you think there's something wrong with your car. Maybe spark plugs, coils, who knows what. That's not the case. It's actually a pretty easy fix I use for this specific vehicle. Once you get it, you're going to open this up. There's really no directions. It's called the iCar Pro. And there's going to be a QR code here on the back. You really don't need that either. This will just take you to the app to use this. If you wanted to do that, that's fine. Or you can download the Torque app, which is the app that I prefer for diagnosing car troubles. But this is what it looks like. This is on an Android device, so it might be a little bit different on an iPhone. But basically, you just go to Google Play Store, and you're going to type in CVT Z50 app. And this is what the app looks like. And you're going to install that app. And I believe right now it costs like $4 or $5 to install the app. So we're going to go ahead and do that first. So now we're going to take our iCar Pro interface and we're going to install it on the onboard diagnostic port on the vehicle. And you'll see some lights light up. And now we're going to turn the key to accessory on. So all the lights on your dash are going to light up, but you're not going to start the car. You're going to make sure that the Bluetooth is on your phone. And this device is the Android V-Link. Now you're going to open your CVT Z50 app, and it's going to select a device you want to pair it to. And we're going to pair it to the Android V-Link. That's our onboard diagnostic tool. So now it's connected to the tool. And you're going to see it do some processing. Just hit the back button. That brings you back to the home page. And it needs to say OK up here. So now what you want to do is go down here to idle RPM. Push that once. It's initializing and connecting. Now here's where you change your idle RPM. Now one thing, you have to have your engine temperature up to full temperature. So I suggest you either drive your vehicle around for about 20 minutes or let it sit in idle for 20 minutes, but it has to be at optimum engine temperature. So now you'll see engine idle RPM. Now this is where you can change your RPM from, I believe it goes all the way down, well it goes to 0, but you can change it from plus 25 all the way up to plus 700. Suggest you start out with adding 100 RPM, then hit OK, and it's going to adjust your engine RPM 100 more than where it's currently at. Alright, so now to show you that it worked, I have this in reverse, got my foot on the brake, and this is the Torque app. I use this for other diagnostic stuff. It just has a nice RPM gauge. So as you can see, my engine RPMs are running right around 800, which is about 100 more than it was before. And now the engine is nice and smooth. And that's all there is to it, guys. Basically, the factory set the idle too low. And start out with 100. You might need to go a little more, might need to go a little less. It's going to be based on the year and model of the vehicle. This is a 2008, so 100 more RPM was just right. Now, if it's not working for you, a couple reasons could be. The engine temperature is not all the way up to operating temperature, or you could be losing connection with the device. If that's the case, shut your Bluetooth off, turn it back on again. You might need to unplug your OBD interface, plug it back in, turn the ignition back on, and kind of reset itself. If you've never done this before, it might take you 2 or 3 tries, but you can get it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. You saved yourself a lot of time and money by not having to take it to a dealership, and you can get your car back on the road and idling smoothly. So thanks for watching.